Okay, guys, listen. Hitch deserves a death penalty. Here's my argument. Okay, Hitch betrayed
no.
Hitch betrayed. Listen to this. No,
I
listen.
see. What noise was that,
Hitch.
I have something to say.
What happened?
Hitch betrayed the island. She let Annie, which is probably one of the worst threats to the island, she let her escape and go free. So, that is probably where the death penalty is just more bad stuff.
Okay, can I counter to that?
Go ahead. Okay,
so first of all, I think you've got to realise that Hitch is a side character. She has no prevalence or anything to
she's an irrelevance.
And first of all, it's not like she let Annie go. It's not like she let Annie go. Wait, hold on, let me finish. It's not like she let Annie go. Annie said that she would transform if she tried anything. So, like, it's not really Hitch's fault. Continue.
For me personally, my counter argument is Hitch has a fat ass. She has sex with
I just don't care enough.
Wait, I want to hear Beluga's counter argument.
First off, how did Annie even get out of jail? She was in prison. How did she even get out?
Oh, I thought you were gonna counter his fat ass argument.
I did counter that fat ass.
I'm just watching this unfold while I just can't hear Beluga or what he's saying. So.
Can anyone else hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you. Binger, I think you gotta leave and join back, because, like, Beluga's been glitching out sometimes.
Alright.
Okay, listen. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, Annie was in prison. How did she get out?
I can hear you now.
She was crystallized. She was in prison.
She wasn't in prison. Do I need to get my book and show you?
She was crystallized.
She was in an underground prison. Now you're trying to do interference for Hitch. Wow, this simply is insane.
But that doesn't matter.
I think he's trying to say, how did Annie open the door?
Thank you. See, thank you. Exactly. How did she get?
Okay, now can I counter to that?
That's a question. Explain to me how she got out of that prison.
Okay. Now I can explain. Like I said before, Annie said to Hitch, "If you don't let me out, I am going to transform and kill you."
Nope.
Okay.
No, bro. He's saying how did Annie leave her cell room?
I'm about to get the volume right now. Hold on a second.
Open the door. He's gonna go full
What chapter was it?
He's gonna go full autist. She opened the door, dude. She did.
But
I don't think that warrants a death penalty. I don't.
No.
Wait, can I say one thing?
What chapter was it? Oh, it's 120.
Can I say something to Andy? It's not that far. Okay, we can continue.
Yeah.
Alright, I just have to say that.
That's not a big deal. I don't think she should get the death penalty. But
It's not the negligence. That's not. No, she should be punished for that, but not for the death penalty. Fucking the other thing. But let me just get the actual volume, since people have extremely short memories. What chapter was it? Was it 124?
It was one. No, it was.
It was in the 120.
It was 124.
Yeah. Okay.
It was thaw.
Let me start to share my screen. Yeah, here we go. Since we have an extremely short memory around these parts.
This is getting interesting. Right. I literally said to you guys, there's no point debating on it. Come on, let's see.
Usually.
Well, actually, it was 125.
125. Alright. I felt like a crazy. I was like, am I not explaining this properly? And then you were like, oh, why did you open the door? I'm like, yeah, okay, good. I was explaining it properly. They're just too...
God, those Alliance episodes
put
me to sleep. We should talk about that sometime. Oh my God.
Okay. So I have it. Okay, let's share my screen. Okay. Does everyone see this? Okay. So we got the water puddles, right?
Wait, hold up. I can't see it.
Okay, I can see now.
I can see.
Okay.
So water puddles, right?
Yep.
Water puddles. She follows water puddles. Okay, now how did Annie end up in this library? She's in prison.
She probably opened the door.
Hey, I mean to be perfectly honest, it sounds like Paradise is like really shit when it comes to cellmates.
Facts.
Oh yeah, because someone was a negligent piece of crap and let an extremely dangerous individual be in an unlocked cell.
Hitch had one job. It was to watch Annie. It was to watch Annie. That was her only job.
So you're saying Hitch did that?
I'm saying Hitch is she is an officer of the law. She's in charge of public safety. She has an extremely dangerous individual to the island, a person who's already killed a quarter of the population. Which, I'm not even gonna do that now.
Beluga, can I ask you this? Can I ask you this? How do you know that the door's unlocked? Does it say it?
I was asking. Well, I was giving you a chance to explain. I said, "How is she gonna ask?" I'm asking you, and you.
Damn that mic!
Beluga, I thought you would be more concerned with her not doing anything and forgiving her.
ICNC, do you not remember how weak she was? She kicked the door open. Mashallah.
But this doesn't.
Wow.
Don't title holders regenerate though? Wait, don't title holders regenerate? They do, don't they?
Do you not remember how tired she was? Okay, you obviously forgot this chapter. That's okay. This released 4 years ago. Let me remind you of what happened.
Wait. Go on.
What?
No, I was going to say this. This is such a good point that I forgot. Aaron, remember when Ryder took Aaron? Okay, this is in a day sequence. Aaron has his arms and legs chopped off. Correct. Now, in the day sequence, he grows his legs and he nearly grows his arms, and he has the energy to run away. Look, he has the energy, like, I want about running away when he's holding Mixer. Look, Titan holders regenerate really fast. Just like Annie. And look what Annie's doing right here. Look what Annie's just doing right here.
Down by Hitch. She's too weak to fight Hitch. Look at this. No, look at this. Let's see the dialogue too. Oh, let's see what the dialogue says.
Yeah. Keep scrolling down. I want to see what she says. Okay, I already cut myself.
Yeah, you don't understand how to transform. You're too weak. Okay, so as I said,
honestly, I don't see how this is Annie's fault at all. I mean, I don't see how this is Hitch's fault at all.
Okay. Here, let's.
Honestly, Beluga, me and you both hate Hitch.
No, hold on. Let's do this. There's a pedophile in a prison. You are an officer. You are in charge of keeping this pedophile in a prison. This pedophile just walks out and does whatever. You are negligent. You are responsible for that, and the entire town would rightfully be mad that officer.
You can't compare the two.
Wait. Armin's not in
much more evil than the pedophile. You're right. My hand is much more evil than the pedophile, but I'm just trying to give
you a
framework.
Hold on. This is two different time periods. That you're talking about.
Wait. Hold on. Armin's not in this panel. What are you talking about, pedophile?
He's trying to like.
What are you talking about? She's an officer of the law in charge of Annie, and she let her walk out. That's negligence. That's horrible. That is horrible. She's not just some random civilian. She's a police officer who's in charge of public safety. She endangered public safety by being negligent.
Wait. Hold up. Okay, you're saying this is in the time frame of so. Annie has walked out. She has walked out. Hitch has found her. Now Hitch has disarmed her. Hitch has got her on the floor. Okay, let's continue reading. Because so far,
Hitch gonna ignore her. Hold on. How bad was this negligence? How bad of an ethic was this?
You're asking questions that leads to nothing. Continue. Let's see where Hitch is wrong.
I'm trying to establish that Hitch is a bad person.
Hitch is a side. She's not really a bad person. Honestly, I thought you meant something else, but now that you mean this point is completely stupid. Can you actually show me where Hitch has done something really bad?
I'm just gonna. You just. Again, I don't know how many analogies I have to use. Like, if drunk driving is an example, that's negligence as well. That's also bad. Like, if a person crashes into someone, weren't meaning to. They were negligent. So they got drunk. Like if you left the stove on and your house caught on fire, you think your mom would come back home and say, "Oh, that's fine. ICNC, that's fine." No, she'd be mad at you and she'd punish you because you were negligent.
That's a completely stupid and idiotic comparison. Beluga, I am asking you right now to show me what wrong.
Are you going to ignore this
on the screen? And you're not showing
you. I don't know what cops do in the United Kingdom, but
over here, my god, yes it is. Because I can see on the screen, Hitch has disarmed her.
Wait. Can I put my insight into it now?
Please, Mayor, please.
You see. So it makes sense why Hitch wasn't there in the beginning to look at Annie, but in this moment too, like I don't see any problem with it. I think what this conversation should be about is what Hitch says when they're at the horses. Because if you go to the page with the horse, like I feel like that should be the main point, because Hitch said, "I have no reason to complain about you leaving."
Wait a minute. I have a point.
Beluga, you said we were gonna get to it. Let's get to it then.
Oh, because I'm not gonna let you ignore this. It's like if Hitch kicked someone in the face and stole.
Beluga, I have stated to you. I have stated no, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to change my opinion. I have stated to you that there's nothing wrong here.
I said, so you think officers should just have no responsibility to protect the citizens whatsoever? Zero.
No, now you're taking what I said out of context to fit your own scripture, so it makes you sound right. I did not say this. I said that Hitch did everything right in this situation, and now let's continue where you can actually show me that she's done something wrong.
Letting a person, a quarter of your population, just walk out of a cell, you think that's fine?
Oh wait, you know what? Actually, this makes me think of something for this particular moment. So basically, Hitch, the only reason she let Annie do what she did was because she didn't want to die, right? Like, realistically, it would be her duty to not let her leave like that. Like, she is not meant to be selfish. She's supposed to worry about other people. That's the soldier duty.
And I'm completely fine with that. And now I can say that doesn't really make her a bad person, because who doesn't want to live?
No. But for me, what I'm saying is that realistically, Hitch would get punished because she did what she did, but I don't think it would be like death penalty.
No, we're not talking about the death penalty yet. I'm talking about this negligence. You think it'd just be like, oh, it's not, or you think it would be severe punishment? This is severe. Again, as I'm trying to explain to you, this is a person who killed a quarter, 1/4 of the country, 25% of the country's population, that she just let walk out. I don't know what else to use. If you were like a parent and you went to a pedophile, he got molested or something, would you say, "Oh, that's fine"? No,
oh
that's
my
bad.
god, this is such a bad comparison, Beluga. Leave the pedophile free.
No, I'm not gonna leave it alone. You people don't get it. I'm gonna hammer this through to you because you have to understand that officers being
something wrong.
Oh, and basically, to like some of what Beluga's saying, he's saying that Hitch is evil because she was being selfish in this situation.
Beluga, let me talk.
Let me talk.
No, you've talked enough. I want to hear Benjer.
What?
Okay, so I admit that Hitch was very irresponsible in this situation, but in all honesty, she was preoccupied with a lot of stuff, and I don't think she really had the time to be concerned about Annie, because, the rumbling had just started at this point, right?
Oh, yes, I understand. No, I understand it.
So she had to clean up after Eren, and she had to check the damage. So he had no way of knowing that Annie was unhardened, so I don't think she probably thought that Annie was still, secure in herself. So it is negligent and it is irresponsible, but it's understandable because she had other things to worry about, and she had no way of knowing what happened to
Exactly,
Annie.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make her a bad person.
She's not a bad person. She's just
I'm not saying she's a bad person yet. I'm not saying she's a bad person yet. I'm saying all she do is lock the door. That's it.
No, she isn't.
We don't know if the door was locked or not. That's not specified.
Yeah, exactly. And now Beluga, you're fitting it into your own context.
Stop talking for a second. You think that the prison didn't have a lock? They didn't make the prison for Annie, obviously. It's an underground prison, right?
Yeah, it did have a lock, but we don't know how she got out.
Yeah, ICNC said she just walked out, or she kicked the door.
Okay, can you let me explain this? Let me explain this. Okay, Beluga, you're saying, forget the door being locked. Okay, forget the door being locked. She got out. That's what we know, right? We don't know if the door... Hey, Isayama never specified this. This is his fault. Because now this stupidity, this complete stupid argument is being sourced. First of all,
I said, how did she get out? You said she opened the door.
Can you let me continue?
It's less ambiguous.
Hitch, even if Hitch allowed her to get out, or Hitch, if she got out, what does the scene play? How the scene played out, Hitch played it perfectly. This isn't Hitch's fault. Hitch isn't a bad person because of this scene. Hitch is a bad person later.
I didn't mention anything after the scene. I just said that she's negligent, and as Mirror pointed out, she would be punished for this because
but you called her a bad person though. That's the thing. She's not a bad person. No, she doesn't.
She doesn't deserve the death penalty for this.
She's not a bad person. She did everything completely correct. You can dislike her as a person. Because Beluga, what you're doing is you're making up in your mind that Hitch was lazy because okay, when you see a first impression of somebody, that later comes back to you. So you think that Hitch is lazy, and she didn't forget to lock the door, which never happened because Isayama never specified.
Sorry, Victor, what were you saying? He was taking care of all the people who are affected by the walls falling on the houses, right? So he was still doing something at least.
Yeah, she's
not like he was laying back eating potato chips on a couch while everyone was like dying. She was out there.
I swear, Peach was out
cleaning up.
Wait, before we continue, hold up. I need to turn Binger up because I feel like I'm talking over him and I don't want to be an asshole. Hold on.
No problem.
Before we continue.
I can talk quiet than everyone else.
Wait, are you just speaking quiet or?
No, my voice is just naturally quiet.
Oh, okay, because I don't want to, because I feel like I'm speaking a bit louder. I don't want to speak over you, if you get what I mean.
Skill issue.
Alright, Beluga, cook.
Okay,
why?
So she is. Hold on. To make sure I have all my facts straight here.
I think you guys talked more about Hitch, quote unquote, being terrible than we did talking about how Flock is not a fascist. That's crazy.
No, the thing is, I don't like.
Uninteresting to me.
The thing is, I don't like.
Okay, this right here. This right here. Okay, this right here.
Wow, she's building a whole.
Wait, Beluga.
Leaving town.
Beluga.
Okay. Who just talked?
Me. I need to cook up this perspective before we get here. All right, so pretty much, as a summary, what I see is that it sounds more like he's saying that Hitch isn't a bad person, because she was, just trying to live and she already had to deal with the burdens of trying to help all these people. Did I get that right?
And also that she did her job correctly and she did everything that she was supposed to do. Yeah, continue.
All right, so for my perspective on the Beluga side, pretty much it's, the thing that he said about the duty, you see, like, it's more so, it's not like fully on the moral, like, before we get to the moral part, it's more so lawfully, like the law moral type thing. So like basically the fact that she didn't deal with the enemy and let the enemy, you know, overcome her due to selfishness, she would be morally bad in terms of the law, more than, like, you know, just her, like, what you guys are talking about, you know, quote unquote moral. So it's more just like law breaking, right? And she would be punished because she let this happen, is what's being said.
But Beluga's not only saying that. He's saying in this instance, not even the law. She's morally a bad person.
Honestly,
I know, but like, that's the thing. Like, I'm just talking about what's going on as of now. Like, we haven't gone to that part yet.
Honestly, neutral centrist take. Beluga's right. She's a bad person, but it's not that big. It's not that big a deal. She's like a side character. She's kind of you know, she's kind of a retard.
I'm aware I'm making a mountain of a molehill. I'm aware, but you know.
Yeah, but she's hot. She's hot. I can forgive it. Just like I can.
I also agree with Andy. I also agree.
I agree with Andy as well.
Yeah, I agree with Andy. But one thing I'll say for sure, though, is that the moment that we're about to get to in terms of morals, Hitch is proven to be bad here.
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh, she's not.
So
she's doing.
Wait, let Beluga cook real quick.
Let Beluga cook. Bro, I swear Beluga.
So does everyone see this? Does everyone see this? The screen.
Yeah.
Yes, and for the audio file, we're on the scan where Hitch is holding the horse's face or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're smarter than I thought, Hitch.
She likes animals.
Shut up.
That means she's good.
Wait, you were saying you want. Okay.
I'm joking, bro.
Andy says you're smarter than I thought, Hitch. Hitch says shut up. Hitch continues. If you're saying you want to leave town, I have no reason to complain. And the best part, no more shifts having to stare at your face in the basement. So hold on a sec. So she let this person who killed a quarter of her country's population is a complete danger to the civilians. Kill more people in stores. Kill people that she personally had to pick up. She was personally intimate with the destruction and evil Annie has done, and she's finally letting her run loose because she's bored watching her. There is no excuse. There is nothing you can say about this. This is purely and horrifically evil. This is treason of the highest order. Hitch should be hung tomorrow.
Based. Beluga converted me. I think this is the first time he converted me.
No, that's too extreme.
Bro, I mean, I'm just saying, like Beluga ain't wrong though about this morally bad Hitch.
Yeah, but not enough to be hung. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, to be hung, nah, she wouldn't be hung for saying that.
No.
Debating this, what should her punishment be then if not hanging?
10, 20 years in prison.
Her punishment is being in prison for 1 month.
1 month? Come on.
Alright, fine, we'll say 15 years.
For the next 20 years.
And then we have Linus to speak as well. Go ahead.
Right. No, but I thought it was me and you going back and forth on this because
he's the Hitch expert.
Me and you are the most interested in this. Who is?
Your Walls is also Walls.
Oh, okay.
Something to say?
I said 10, 20 years. I think that's fair. 5 years.
Before we continue, Beluga, can you check that we're not going too long on this conversation because, like, we might just like waste our time just talking about this so long.
I mean, the stream is only 47 minutes right now, so.
I think Beluga brought up some really good points, but I think you're a bit too extremist and you have an extreme hate crime.
3 hours?
Bitch, I honestly think that hey, hold on. Don't get your panties in a wad. I would say at least 10 or 20 years, maximum, because she's not as bad as the other war criminals, like the actual one who committed the crime. If you want to apply a real-world logic, you could say that the murderer gets life in prison or the death penalty, and then the accomplice of the murderer gets 10, 20 years. Well, her letting her out of, someone who destroyed a quarter of the population that would be justifiably 10, 20 years, and she's a young person, so they would also take that into account as well. I think that
young person doesn't
she did some morally questionable things and is a gray character, but I don't really see her as a bad person, because I still think in season 3 she did a lot of good for the Scouts, and I also think in season 1 she did a lot of good for the military police. But we don't. The thing about Hitch is we don't see enough of her. Yeah. Season 1, towards the end.
Well, she did season 1. She was actively undermining moral principles in season 1. What are you talking about?
Wait,
No.
Can I go next?
The military police.
She was bad in the military police in season 1. What did she do that was good in season 1?
Alright, could I Wait, can I speak?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, so like Andy said, don't interrupt me, because this is gonna be my last and final take on it. Wait, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt. And the first thing you did was interrupt.
I didn't realize this was the president.
Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say on Hitch, because the shit's going on for too long. Right? Hitch is a bad person. I don't believe she did anything wrong. Everything she did was completely in her own safety. I'm talking about season 4. I don't really give a shit about season 3 because it doesn't matter. Look, everything Hitch did was what any normal person. Okay, maybe not letting Annie go. Everything that she did leading up to the stalls and the horse, not letting her go, she did completely correctly, and I think any normal person in her shoes would do. Second of all, Beluga, you have a massive hate boner towards her. It's like she's a side character. She's done nothing wrong. She's a normal. She's nothingness. What?
I do not have a hate boner against her. She's simply my least favorite character. The problem is that you are a simp. You think that her ass is fast. You look over your
That is a very valid reason to
I look like I have a hate boner because you view her with her.
Which would you rather be, her husband or someone who has a hate boner and goes to sleep horny every day?
I don't want to be her husband because she.
Can I wrap up my last point? Wait, can I wrap up my last point? Alright. So, like I said, no, I do not like Hitch. I'm sorry, but okay, like I was saying, sorry, I'm getting off track. I'm trying to stay this as quickly as possible so we can go on to the next topic. Blue has a hate boner to a side character. That doesn't matter. Nobody cares about her. She has no prevalence to the story. She means nothing to the story. The story is trash with her. The story is trash without her. What she did here was morally right, and anybody in her position would do that. Okay, this is the last thing we'll say about her. She hasn't got a fat ass, and the end. Alright, let's go to the next topic.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
And Josh is asking, like, cook.
I would like to point out that Hitch is such a character that all of us in this meeting will do the same as her. Because if you consider that someone as Eren will do the same exact thing,
I wouldn't.
As
I disagree with
Hitch.
That
will tell you something about
her. You understand what she did? She doomed her compatriots to die because she let one of the main alliance members out.
The idea of Hitch is to have
right back to prison.
This character that is living her own life. But we don't know her past. We don't know what are her motivations. We only know that she's the only person in the entire anime that was able to beat Annie. And you may remember that in season
really
1.
Say that's a win. That's like saying Javonte Davis went into a fight without an arm. That's not really a win. But continue, sorry.
What?
No,
I lost my train of thought.
That's like
It's okay, man. I think we're done here. Let's just move on.
No. And fine.
You know what? Maybe Beluga. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am psychotic like Hitch. I mean, I am lazy like her. Maybe you're right. I'm psychotic. I
would do the same as Hitch in that situation.
I see. Well, that's because. Well, I would do the same, but just because I'm personally paying for Annie. But listen, I believe the best of you. If the pedophile was out of jail, you'd march him right back to where he belongs, which is the cell. I don't believe that you would do that. So I think
can I just say something? I wouldn't march him back. I'd kill him. But all right, let's continue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if Annie were to walk out of prison, I think that you would put her right back where she belongs. I don't think you should just let her off. And the only reason you let her off is because you're bored of looking at her.
In conclusion of the conversation, Hitch was reincarnated into Attack on Titan and trained by a turtle in order to beat Annie.